realize your lovers were just painted clowns. Chickoo! Mike's Music Method, come on in. Oh, guys, today we are doing Sad Cinderella, Townes Van Zandt. It's on his first record. I'm doing this song because I've nearly done every song on the For Sake of the Song record. I've got a few more to go. It's just a few closing tracks. So I'm going to do them all to say I've done it. I'm going to do every Townes Van Zandt song. We're on our way. This version is taken off the Sunshine Boy sessions. Check it out. It's you can hear the guitar much more clearly. Very easy beginner piece, so don't worry about it. If you're new here, it's going to be beautiful. If you're a more advanced player, well, just get your tone as good as Townes and learn it for the campfire tonight. Amazing announcement. No one sponsored this song, but basically every song is sponsored by Tom. Tom, what a guy. If you notice, things look a little better. I've upgraded from this little tiny webcam that I've been using the last 6 years, which has done me well. But Tom, amazing value for value, generous gift to me, to the channel. I was able to buy a little upgrade, some nicer gear here, nothing crazy, just finally a camera with a lens on it, and it's awesome. And I've shot the video already, and I've been nervous the whole time just because there's like a fancy new camera with a lens on it. So any advice? I'm gonna have someone come over, help me set up the room a little better. I think it's looking nice, but maybe we're gonna want it closer. I'm figuring things out. Either way, this song and basically every song is sponsored by Tom. He's also the gentleman, believe it or not, who gifted me this darn thing. An amazing buddy and an amazing patron of the arts. We're gonna dive right into the darn thing. Timestamps will be down below. If you're new to Mike's Music Method, let me give you my pitch. If you're an old hat, you know the drill, jump ahead. So first part of this video is just going to be note for note exactly how it's done on the record, at least to the best of my ability. I take a lot of time getting these tabs as accurate as I can. So that's the first part of the video. A lot of detail, bit meticulous. We're trying to do it how as good as Townes is, because that is how we learn. We learn from the greats. However, the second part of the video is the opposite approach. I call it Campfire Ready. It's kind of letting go and trusting your intuition, right? We're not kind of doing what Townes is doing, but we're building it up in a very simple way. That's where we learn to sing with it and maybe strum it or do a simplified pattern, and we get the general outline. If you want to start with the second part of the video, that's totally fine too. In fact, maybe you should. I don't know which way the better way is. Comment down below how you guys like to approach these. And then the third part of the video is simply me playing slow run-throughs of each section. So as you learn each section throughout the video, you can jump to the end and practice the whole thing along with me. Now at the beginning, you might get lost because we're doing meticulous note for note, but don't worry, the second and the third part of the video give you the big picture with the lyrics and all of that. Any feedback as you're going through this video, comment it down below. Guys, I'm here to teach you these darn songs to make you a better guitarist, and you're gonna do it. Yes, ready, just you can ride that forward button, but you're gonna learn this song. And if you don't learn it, email me at mikesmusicmethod@gmail.com, holler at me. And if you are new here, all these tabs are free, believe it or not. Just go to my website, you can download the tab. Of course, if you're getting value from this, give some back, but I'll give that value for value pitch later on. For now, let's learn the darn song and enjoy it. Everyone, comment down below. Thank Tom for his generosity. It's gonna make these tutorials a lot crisper and cleaner, assuming I know how to edit this stuff. So give me at least a tutorial or two to figure it out, but I'm already excited filming this stuff. I'm nervous just because of the new gear. I'm gonna shut up. Let's learn some Townes Van Zandt. Chica, measure one, let's do this. We have a simple C chord, there's no capo, standard tuning. A bunch of ways to do the right hand, so don't drive yourself crazy. Try it a few different ways, then commit to one. But we're just arpeggiating a C chord here. And we're doing 5th string, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd. So you have this little back and forth at the beginning. You could do thumb, pointer, middle, pointer, or you can do thumb, thumb, pointer, thumb. So it's up to you if you want that thumb to do double duty or not. There's no right or wrong way. Again, experiment, then pick one and commit. So we have that beginning part, then we go to the 1st string and back to the 3rd. And there I'm doing my ring finger back to the pointer. If you don't like using your ring finger, again, I would do double duty on the thumb, so then it would be thumb, thumb, pointer, thumb, middle on the top string, back to the thumb on the third. So all together, 1, 2, 3. Measure 2 is a G6 chord. It just means we're playing a G, but we have that high E open. And he's actually gonna play a D on that B string. So I'm gonna do, my pinky is 3rd fret on that 2nd string. And I got that low, so just those two. And then, we want that top string to ring open, so make sure that finger is nice and bent. I suppose in this song you could do the G like this if you wanted to, where you have your middle finger there. Your call. I'm gonna do it this way though, just because as a folky, I'm really committed to that ring finger being on the 3rd fret there is some exception, but little exception. So let's look at this measure. Similar idea, except we're starting with the thumb on the 6th string. Then we have the same idea. 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, 1st, 3rd. So same pattern, except the beginning different thumb. Now if you were doing your thumb with double duty, it would look like this. Measure 3, we got 2 options for the F chord. You can just do a normal bar. That's totally fine, because we're not gonna color it a bunch in this song. If you like, you can do thumb over the top, but just keep in mind we are gonna have these 2 barred, and I know a lot of people struggle with the thumb over the top when you have to bar the top 2, so it's your call. Whatever is more comfortable is gonna work fine. And it's the same picking as measure 2. So we've got 6, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, or you can do it thumb on double duty. And then we play a C chord. And that's our intro. Let's do it all once real quick. 3, 4. And that's basically the whole song. So we're gonna cruise through this. I'm not gonna sing right now. Like I said at the beginning, we got 3 whole sections of this video. So you could right now jump to the end of the video, do a slow run through of the intro. I don't think you have to. This one's not that hard. But if it's your first picking tune, maybe it is that hard for you. Go slow. So like I said, we're gonna learn all these parts. Don't worry about singing it yet. You're probably gonna get lost. That doesn't matter. We're here to learn each measure. And then in the second part of the video, we'll put this all together in context of the lyrics. Here, I'm just here to show you. And because it's a lot of repeats, let's cruise through it. So measure 5 is the top of the verse, C chord. Like we saw in the intro, this G6 is also exactly the same. So is the F. Then we go back to a C, but we play through it just like we did before. Now here, we go to a higher F in measure 9. You still want to play the full chord, because the first measure, we might only play the high strings, but then we're immediately going to go to the low one again. So you want to have that whole F down, whether it's thumb over the top or big bar. So measure 9, we're doing 4, 4th string, 2nd, 1st, 2nd. So the whole thing's a bit higher. 4, 2, 1, 2, 3. And I don't know if he's brushing or pinching, but there's quite a few times in the song where he's hitting both those strings. There's other times where he is not doing that. So whatever you like the sound of more, to me, hitting both of them kind of interrupts it unless you're really delicate and not making it louder by hitting both of them. So if you're gonna hit both, right, I'm doing a gentle little brush to give it some weight, but not too much. You don't want both of those to be real loud. So we have that. Let's do it together. 3, 4. Then measure 10, we just hit the 6th string, and we do the same thing on top, but we don't double up the end there. We just play it once. So both of those together. 3, 4. Then back here in 21 to the simple one. I shouldn't say simple, but the higher one, and then back to a C. Getting the idea. Measure 13, back to the F. And then a G6 here. Pick the same way as before, back to the F. C. Another C. Stay there. F, but here we just go straight to the low note here in 19. Here in the tab, free to download at mikesmusicmethod.com, we have the first ending. So The verse has a first ending, which will be whatever measures we're on here, 20 and 21. We'll repeat the verse through the second ending, so make note of that. But here it's a little different. Here we have a G7, so I just need 2 fingers. I need this low one here and this high one here. Right, first fret. Got the third and the first, so big spread there like that. But I'm picking it the same way. The strings are 6, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3. And then 21, we're still on a G. He does this measure a few different ways. So I'll give you the way he does it at the beginning, and then at the end of the video, I'll show you how he does it, you know, some alternate takes. But it's up to you to just color this G how you want. But here he has some dead space there. We're gonna put our pinky down on that 3rd fret of the B string, and the strings are gonna be 6, 3, 2, and we have a little hold there, so we hold it for 1 full beat. And then he does put down this middle finger, like in a G chord, right? 2nd fret on the A string. We hit that one, and then we hit the 2nd string open. So you can just kind of hold down a normal G here, but again, pinky's on the 2nd string, and it's... And I'm kind of walking it, so I'm just doing these 2 fingers, then I'm putting the middle finger down and getting a nice walk. Remember, this is the only moment of the song where he's not doing a consistent 8th note rhythm, right? 1 and 2, 3 and. So then, that's it. That's the verse. We go back to measure 5. We'd repeat the whole thing, but remember, keep in mind we have the 2nd ending, so instead of doing 20 and 21, after 19, you would go here to measure 22, which is the G7 again, so this is, I think it's actually the same. Sorry. Whatever. I guess it's only the last measure that's different. And so here, the next one, 23. We've seen that normal G before. So nothing new, but it's that basic G that now transitions into the chorus. So jump to the end of the video, do a slow run through of the verse, make sure you have the chords memorized, you got the flow down, and just that you feel confident about it. Chorus starts on an F. Nothing new. Then we have the G. Here it's a little bit different. Got that bass note in there again. So we're doing, the strings are, well, it's just an open G, so I don't need my pinky in the left hand, and I'm just doing 6, 3, 2, 3, 5, 3. So that 5th string is a 2nd fret, like how you normally do a G. We keep going back to C. Then here in 27 we have an F, but we do it the high way. And here he's not brushing or hitting those 2 strings, but again, that detail doesn't matter too much. Then the low note, and he is hitting all of them there, so I don't know if he's doing like a strum. You can pinch with all 3 of these, you can brush with just your pointer finger, again, that's up to you. Back to a G7. And here it's a new voicing. We haven't seen this one yet. We have both the 1st fret on the 1st string and the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. So it's still a G7, but we're just voicing it differently by including that 3rd fret note. And the picking is exactly the same. So 29 looks like this. Then we lift that 1st finger for the next measure. And we're always chasing legato, right? So don't lift it at the beginning of the measure. The 1st finger is down. To hear it down, lift. I'm lifting it at the last second. So that, just listen to that F, right? F, keep that in your mind. Down. Still going. I'm lifting it at the last possible moment. The fancy, the $100 word is legato. It just means smooth, and we're chasing that smoothness. Towns is smooth. You can be as good as Towns, can't you? I don't have a picture of Towns yet. Unbelievable. I need a Towns picture. I have one over there, but it's not done by Anders Fernbach. So we're adding to the collection. I got a Blaze Foley, but I'm waiting for the frame. The Etsy seller is holding you all up. You should complain to this Etsy seller. I'm getting aggravated. Measure 31, back to the F, and we do it low. Back to C. Does it twice. And that is the chorus. That's it. The chorus does not repeat. Instead, the whole thing goes back to measure 5, and that is the bulk of the song. You always have the verse that repeats with a slightly different second ending, followed by a chorus. We'll get to singing it in a second. I know telling you song flow notes, you might go, what? But once you learn the picking, the next thing that we'll do in a second is just look at a chord chart, memorize like kind of how you're picking it, and we'll do all that in a second. But let's get the small details. The very last time, I think there's 4 verses in this song? 3, I'm not sure. But the very last time, we're gonna go from measure 31, then we're gonna jump to the coda. So the last time after that F in measure 31, you just jump to 35. It's just a C chord, just how the song ends, super easy. 2 other things to note in the tab. And measure 37, you'll see how this is like an alt take for 20 and 21. So you can substitute this part instead of what was written earlier. That's the G7 with both the fingers down, the 1 and the 3. We've seen that before in the song. And here he does something a little different, which is kind of have this bass walk, this ascending bass thing. And we're just doing 6 to 3, and I'm doing thumb pointer there with my right hand. And I'm doing open on the 5th string, back to the 3, so right thumb pointer. And then I put the 2nd fret down on that 5th string, and back to the 3rd. So it's always back to that pointer finger on the 3rd string. 3, open, 2, 3, or G, A, B, always with the pointer in between. So that can be a nice substitute for, the part that happens earlier. And then we have one other alternate take here. Chiku! Guys, the value for value model. This is my donation pitch. Everything at Mike's Music Method is free. It can be had for free. So there's a ton of people. I get beautiful emails all the time from people. So grateful that they cannot financially prioritize music in their life, and this stuff can still be had. But because of this, there's you. There's those of you who do have $2 a month, $10 a month, $100 a month, $1,000 a month to spare. Whatever it is, it's awesome because not only are you buying me time to give you these tutorials, but you're also buying me time to make this stuff available to everybody. So it's like your gift is like a charitable action. We're helping keep fingerpicking alive. Mississippi John Hurt, Bob Dylan, Townes Van Zandt, all these great guys. And trust me, your money is going a long way. Just read the comments down below, guys. People are really learning from this channel. I get such heartwarming emails from people. So that's it. That's the value for value model. And it doesn't have to be a monthly thing. I know some people don't like the monthly subscriptions. One-time donations are awesome. Every time you learn a song, can you throw in $50, $10, $5? Again, it's a beauty of the value for value model. You meet me where you're at. My buddy Tom, who was able to help me get this new gear, also gave this guitar to the channel. Unbelievable generosity. This thing I've been playing, I haven't talked about it, but Tom has been an insanely generous supporter of this channel and a good buddy of mine. So thank you, Tom. But that's it. I'm not saying you got to go get me a Collins guitar. But you can support in whatever way you can. And honestly, guys, it is those $2, $5, $10 a month plans, 20, but even the $2 ones, man, they go a long way is all I'm saying. So support in whatever way you can. You're buying me time to keep making the videos. I'm going to shut up now. Thank you for all your support, everyone who is supporting. Onward with Townes. 39's an alt take for 27. On one of the verses, he does this. He has this little walk up to the F. And so what's happening, it's a C chord. I'm doing the strings are 5, 3, 1, 2. 5, 3, 1, 2. And then we're gonna walk open on the 4th string, 2 on the 4th string. And that walk ascends into the F. So 3, 4. End of the video, do a slow run through of the chorus now, because you know the whole thing. I'm not gonna lie, guys, with the new camera placement, I'm like nervous. I've done like 250 tutorials. I think I have over 500 videos on my channel, and I'm like nervous all over again just because like I got a fancy camera, and I'm like, ooh, I'm nervous with the fancy camera. Thanks for bearing with me here. I feel like it's my first tutorial. I'm not my usual joking, perky self. I'm like all stiff for some reason with the nice camera gear. everyone gets that way. If you've ever written songs or been in a band, like it's one thing to play, it's another thing to play live, and then another thing to be like in the studio recording stuff. So it's like a whole new, even though I have no crew, it's just me. So I shouldn't be nervous, but the nicer camera does kind of make me nervous. It's got like a lens. It's not this like little dinky webcam anymore. Thank you, Tom. All right. Second part of the video. Relax. Take the edge off. We don't need to be perfect here. We're going to learn just how to sing, strum this thing, enjoy it. And here's where we approach it from a more intuitive place, get a general feel for song flow, and just kind of have fun with it, all right? So very different kind of mindset here. Whatever skill level you're at, we can just strum all down, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That is not too easy of a place to start because you want to focus on the vocal phrasing and maybe just focus on these left-hand chord changes. So let's start there, run the first stanza. When the bandits have stolen your jewelry and gone, and your crippled young gypsy is grown tall and strong, and your dead misconceptions have proven you wrong, well then princess, where you planning to turn to? Now if that gets easy, of course play through the whole thing. If that gets easy, just do some kind of arpeggio, even if it's not the one in the song, you can get close to it. I'm sure I'm gonna miss like how he's exactly doing the G6s and the G7s. Don't care, right? This is a stage where we don't care, we're just trying to sing it. So let's do the second stanza here where we, the verse repeats with that slightly different ending. When your magazine memory has spun you around, and you realize your lovers were just painted clowns, and outside your window you start hearing sounds where they're building a cross for to burn you. So you might have noticed, I think I played the C a different amount of times in the first stanza and the second. That's really common in folk though, right? Dylan, maybe you'll do a longer pause one time than another. For me, it was start hearing sounds. I could have came in there, or you can breathe, where they're building a cross for to burn you. So that's another thing about being loose and intuitive. We don't have to do it exactly like Towns, right? If we're gonna cover this thing, we want a bit of our own freedom in it. Let's play the chorus once. 1, 2, 3. When all your bright scarlet turns slowly to blue, will you stop and decide that it's over? Really straightforward tune. Color it how you want. You could strum it, you could pick it. Go slow. Slowly over time, you're gonna do the first half of this video with this part of the video. Both these things come together. Your intuition, the precision of Towns, you take a little bit of each and you're just gonna find your sweet spot. And I know you can do it and you're gonna enjoy yourself. If you're having any trouble at all, go to the Mike's Music Method Discord. That's always linked down below. I'm there to give feedback, guide you, help you out. And the best part of all is not just this dumb mug who's in the Discord. There are a lot of other great pickers, great people who are happy to give feedback, awesome advice, often much more detailed and better advice than I could give you. So join the MM Discord, beautiful community of people there, and we're there to help you out, or just send me an email, mikesmusicmethod@gmail.com. You're going to get this song. I know you can do it. You're going to do it. If you're not doing it and you're down on yourself, send me an email or join the Discord and we're going to lift you up and you're going to do this. Slow runs. Let's just do the short little intro here. The first 4 bars. 1, 2, 3. Slow run of the verse with the first ending from measure 5. 1, 2, 3. And you don't have to play as soft as me. Something about it's hard to like slow down the tempo and not feel like you need to be really quiet. But you got it. Slow run, we'll do the verse again, second ending, but really it's only the final measure that's different, but just to get some practice in here. 1, 2, 3. Slow run of the chorus. You got this. From measure, I can't read, 24. The computer's too far away. I'm still working on this setup. 1, 2, 3. And all bright scarlet turns slowly to blue. You stop and decide that it's over. Even though it doesn't repeat. 1, 2, 3. When all young scarlet turns slowly to blue, we stop and decide that it's over. And actually the last time, let's do it one more time and then we'll just do the coda just so you guys can see where it's at. So top of the chorus, 24, 2, 3. When all my scarlet turns slowly blue, we stop and decide that it's over. Holy moly. You're awesome. I didn't just say a curse word. I swear. I said fudging. You're fudging awesome. Phonetic alphabet, you Phoenician phonetic alphabet. You're amazing.